Good afternoon, friends, and welcome to Rowena May Inspired. My name is Kelly. Here's our pal, Wilby. If you've seen that red live button up at the top, that means you're catching us live, and I hope you are, because we are crafting today with the Wild Honey group in their trick-or-treat event. So come on in, friends. Say hello when you pop on. We're going to do a trick-or-treat craft today, or Halloween, I guess I should say trick or treat. It's Halloween. It's gonna be Halloween, hence my Halloween shirt. See if we can get some friends to jump on and join us. So far I don't see anybody, but you know, you'll get here eventually. You'll get here eventually. Oh, I was having a problem putting my description in. Kept kicking me out, so I had to keep putting it back in. I was like, ugh. Good Lord. Hello, Miss Kathy. Hello, Miss Doodle Denise Designs. How are you? Doodle Denise Designs. Doodle doodle. How are you, friend? Haven't seen you in a hot second. Okay, you guys, I'm going to light the positivity candle while we're waiting for some friends to jump on, because this might take me a little bit of time today. And we only have an hour. Hello. Thank you, Miss Sandy. Thank you, Miss Sandy. Hello, Miss Teddy Bear. Miss Teddy Bear. That's Miss Chrissy, if you don't know. I know they keep giving me that. They keep making my head big by keep saying you are top rising, whatever that means. Whatever that means. I don't know. I just like to say. Look, I got another nothing. Nothing really. Hello, Miss Jeannie. I loved your craft. And your little tour around. And when you said it was 117 degrees, like for so many, I was like, oh. Lord have mercy. We're in Michigan, and you know we have like the 4 seasons, but if it gets even into the 90s, I'm cooked. I'm cooked. Say hello to Wilby, my friends. I was gonna do something to him. I really was gonna like do something like zhuzh him up a little bit for Halloween, but I just didn't get there. Hello, Miss Mary. It's creator not contribute. Wait. Oh, it's curator not contributed. Oh, is that what you said? Is that what you said? Is that what you said? Hello, Miss Sparky and Miss Mel. Welcome in, friends. You guys, I am going to take one of these frames. Now, check out this frame. Can you guess what I'm going to do since I put a glove on? I think somebody, not a machine, I think somebody made this. Hello, Miss Elizabeth and Miss Faye, because look at the backer of this frame. I've never seen, look at it. It's wood. Look, it looks like it's like homemade. I've never seen a wood one. Usually they're like, oh, I said contributor. Oh, gotcha. Usually this is like cardboard, but look at this. Look at this fanciness. It came from an estate sale, so I have no clue, but somebody may have made this. I don't know, but we're gonna zhuzh it up anyway. We're zhuzhing it up. Okay, I'm gonna use some black. That's why I got the glove on. I got the Michael Jackson glove on. This might have been more like his doctor's glove. You'd have to bling it up a little bit in order for it to be his, but this is probably more like his doctor. Mr. Conrad there. Okay, so I'm going to take my big old brush here. We're going to paint this black, okay? Black. Because it's Halloween. We got to zhuzh it up. That's right. Zhuzh it up. So how was everybody's Monday? Tell me all about it. Don't leave any details out. You know I like the tea. Tell me everything. Let me think what happened today. Well, nothing really exciting. I worked because, that's what I do on Monday. But I get to work from home on Monday, so that's always a nice thing. Hello, Miss Misty. How are you, friend? You guys, I know you hear this all the time, but I like to just reiterate what I'm on. If you see a friend pop on with their craft page, and you're like, who is that? Who is that crafty farmer's person? Well, her an old follow and find out. She lives in the great state of Texas. Their football team's not too great, but just I had to throw that in there. But we can't hold that against her. She doesn't have anything to do with that. That's Miss Misty. Misty. So look at this. I'm getting it all zhuzhed up black. Yours was okay. Your day was okay. Yeah, I guess when nothing exciting happens. Oh, something. This is kind of funny. So our neighbors, game was awful. Which one? They keep having awful games. Our neighbors, like, they didn't get their, you know, we talked about, you know, the leaves that I picked up. Was it yesterday? Yeah, it was yesterday I was on. I picked up the leaves in the dog run. I had like all three of our bins were full of leaves. And our neighbor somehow still yelling up. Yes, Miss Misty, she's on the mend. She is on the mend. So I noticed that they didn't get theirs picked up for whatever reason. I think their bin is not, like, these guys that are picking up the garbage, I mean, I know they're hard workers, but sometimes I don't really think they really, like, look too closely at bins, because you can use your own bin for anything, you know, like yard waste or, not sure what's wrong with those bowls. I know, right? Okay, you guys, we're going to dry this. So anyway, theirs didn't get picked up. Well, my husband's asked me if I used, all the bins for the dog run leaves, and I was like, yeah. Well, then I went outside, so I was going to go to the gas station at lunch. Hello, Berry Jam Crafts. How are you? You're new to my page. I was new to your page. Welcome in. So anyway, he goes, what's that garbage truck down there? Because they don't come on our street on, you know, typically on a Monday. And I said, well, neighbors didn't get their yard waste picked up, so I'm sure he called and said, get your buns back here and pick up my yard waste. And so they were there to do that. So I go, maybe you should go see if they'll take our 3 bins of leaves so we can do more leaves before, you know, like we can do more this week. So he went out there, like, I don't even know if he had shoes on, but he went out there and it's like, hey, you know, I don't know if I would have played it off like, our leaves didn't get picked up either, but we didn't know you were coming, so I don't think it was necessary to lie. He just said, the guy goes, sure, I'll take them. That way I don't have to get them this week. I'm thinking, yeah, you are, because we're going to just fill it right back up. Can you see the yard? Like, hello? But anyway, it was nice of him to offer. Really, all he had to do was stop the truck. We pushed the bins up to the truck. The little clampers grab it, dump it. We pulled the bin back. We did all the work. He just pushed a button. We did all the work. So it really wasn't that hard on him, because, you know, I wouldn't trade that. I wouldn't want that job for anything, though. Blah. Stinky. Woo-wee. Nasty. Hello, Miss Rosa. Outcast Cracker. How are you, friend? All right. So I'm just going to dry this up. And I don't think I'm not sure yet. I don't think I'm going to, well, thank you for sprinkling. Hello, Miss Bonnie. I don't think I'm going to do anything more to it right yet. I'm going to leave it. I might do something more to it, but I think I'm just going to leave it right now until we get some more done to see if I really want to do that. Okay, so we're going to get rid of that. Hello, Miss Lori. I'm going to get rid of that brush, though, because I want that everywhere. So let's get this all dry. This is just Waverly ink chalk paint. I like the chalk paint on frames. I like the coverage better. I do like the coverage better. So it's not, you can still maybe see a little bit of the brown through. Not much. Okay. Did Mother pop on? I didn't tell her it was, well, I think she knew, but I don't know if she's, let's see, it's Monday, 5 o'clock. They might be drumming. I can't remember. I think they drum. I think Monday they drum. Okay, so there is our frame. If we're outside, the trash guys will pick up stuff versus we are not outside. Oh, hello, Miss Jennifer from England. How are you? Okay, so let me get the backer and put it in here. Let me show you what I did. I did a little bit of prep work ahead of time because what we're putting in here is going to take me some time. Too much time on my hands. Okay, here's our backer, or here's the backpack. Here is the backer. Here's the glass, okay? So when I do these crafts, look at this cute little scrapbook paper, this orange. I put my, whatever I'm going to put my craft on, I put the paper or the material or whatever on top of the glass. Now, some of you, not necessarily you, but some of the people in this craft world are like, why would you do that? Because I can. Because I can. That's just what I like to do. If you want to protect it, knock yourself out and protect it. But I like to have it on the top. And look at that fabulous. I'm pretty sure this is a homemade frame. Somebody's grandpa made this out in their little wood shops. Look at that. Look at that. Isn't that cute? Love the orange and the black together. Remember, this is a trick or treat craft. Trick or treat. So, what are we going to put in here? Tricks or treats. All right, what did I do with the thing that we were going to put in here? Where'd it go? Lord have mercy. Did I lose it? Do. Hold while I scan my craft room for... Yes, I did lose it. It was almost a disaster, you guys. Boom, we have a little ghost. Look, this is just a piece of cardboard. And I just drew a little ghost. Now, I don't know. I think he's going to be cute. No, it's not a he. It's a she. It's a she ghost. She ghost. Look. She's going to go in here like this. Hello, Miss Lynn. I'm going to hot glue her right down to this paper, okay? We're going to hot glue her right down because we're going to do some things to her. Nice things. We're not going to be mean to her. We're going to make her pretty. Got to make her pretty. You guys all ready for Halloween? Do you guys get lots of trick-or-treaters in your necks of the woods? Don't use a trick. I hear they charge too much. That's right. That's right. Okay. This is cute already. Look at that. That's little stinking cute little cardboard. Just cut out some cardboard, okay? Now, the only thing I did to it is I painted it with some Deco Art Snow White. You could leave it if you want to just leave it, the cardboard. But I'm going to cover it with buttons. So that's why I wanted it white, because I'm putting white buttons on here, okay? So that's what we're doing. This is what's going to take a lot of our time, is putting buttons on here. You guys know I'm short on buttons. I'm going to need you all to send me some. I'll pay the shipping. Just kidding. Look at all these white buttons. And I'm just going to start randomly putting these buttons on this ghost. Okay, I'm not going to use that one. I just realized it's got a little black circle in the middle. If you haven't, it rained forever, but it's supposed to on Halloween. Of course it will. I just hope it's not like super like cold here, you know, like sometimes if it rains and it's cold, it's like, oh, but you know what, honestly, if I had kids that were small right now and it rained on Halloween and they'd already been out trunk-or-treating, no trick-or-treaters for you. I live in a secured building that doesn't allow minors. Well, I like those kind of conditions when when it comes to giving out candy. Go away, little kids. No candy here. Get to getting. This is an over 50 community. I don't know. I'm over 50, so I could say that. Oh, shoot. Okay, we're just going to keep gluing. Okay, I've got all kinds of buttons we're going to glue on here. Okay, I just grabbed some out. Buttons, you're short on buttons. I know, Miss Connie, I am. I like buttons, and I cannot lie. Did you guys see my post I posted earlier where I found on Pinterest where somebody had posted one of my button crafts that I did a few years ago? I think it was in 21, which is fine, because what happens is if they find it, they'll probably just save it onto their, you know, like your albums. But people were asking them questions about how they did this and that. Now, they never answered. So, you know what I did? I found the post. I'm in the 55 and over community as well. Hey, I don't mind. I wish there were stores that are 55 and older. Or just 50. My husband and I go to the store like on Sundays. I'm like, see, this is why I don't like to go to the store on Sunday. Everybody's got their kids. Everybody's got their kids. You guys know I'm all like, get out of my way, little whippersnappers. Get out of my way. I don't say that, but I think in my head. And I probably have a look on my face when they are in my way. You saw a reel about a guy that was asking kids who their teams were, and he would tell them to go away if it wasn't his team. It was a joke, of course. It's becoming a thing of the past, trick or treat. There's so many trunk or treat things, you know, those events where churches have them and just different businesses have them. I think that's a great idea. Go there and get your candy, a little Rugrats. I'm just kidding. Hey, don't anybody put the word out about our full-size candy bars that I talked about yesterday, because my husband hit that box up again today. I'm like, what are we at now? 51? Now we're at 50. Oh, shoot. All right, so I'm going to put kind of a base of a little bit bigger buttons just to fill in. And then we're going to go around and like put some smaller ones to, you know, fill it. So anyway, back to the story with the pumpkin I made. It was a super cute, and it's on my page, so if you want to see. And I actually found the video. So I went into Pinterest, into the comments, and I put in the comments that said, here's the video if you would like to watch it actually be made. I don't know what the question that somebody asked was, but I was like, here's the video. I had to dig back into the archives, into the Rowena May Inspired Archives to find where that craft was. This is back, like I said, 2021. Ooh, that's a cool one. Look at that one. That's a funky one. Let's put that right in the middle. Our police department does a community trunk or treat on I don't know. I think ours does too, but I don't know if it's on Halloween or if they've already done it. I don't know. Like some churches had them yesterday, because I saw the church down the road here had a sign up that it was on the 27th. So they did theirs yesterday. And then there was also one in like one of the, actually the lady who does the estate sales that I go to all the time, she was set up at one of them. She had a little van, well, her moving truck or whatever that she has. And she had this really cool witch costume on. Okay, guys, this is what we have so far. Wait, let me put this one. Let me put this one on first. Let me put this one on first. We'll stick it right there. These are some cute buttons. Okay. So we got them. We're just going to fill this all in. Hello, Aunt Anita. Your son always gets irritated with the kids. I know. Parade on Wednesday, too. Oh, nice. Hello, Miss Jo. Aunt Anita, are you guys drumming tonight? Where's Mother? We're trying to figure out where Mother's at. We're trying to figure out you guys are drumming tonight. Or I didn't tell her, and maybe she's napping. Maybe she's napping. All right, sometimes you gotta snap off those, the parts on the back. You know those parts, when they don't have the little holes. Sometimes you gotta snap those off. Snap them right off there. Ooh, this is a pretty one. Look at this one. I don't know if you can see it. It's kind of... Hello, Miss Amy. All right, I'm going to put this one. Let's see, right here. So like I said, as we get these on here, we're going to stack them up a little bit in spots where there's holes. Yeah, I know. Yoo-hoo, Mother. No, we are not. My 360 says she left home. Rude. See, that's why we have to keep Mother on a short leash, so we can all keep track of her. We all keep track of her. All right, let me grab these off here. I got this box. Those are some of the smaller ones I want to fill in with, but I've got this box with some buttons in it. And I was throwing some of them out of the big bin down here into that so we could use those. So let's see. See if we can. Now some of these have that little bit of a back. I'm just going to push it down into the cardboard a little bit, because that will level it out a little bit. There. Get it in there. These would be so stinking cute. There's an app called Life 360, and it's when you can, like, people can, now you can't just track somebody willy-nilly. Like, you can't be like, hey, that neighbor person, like my neighbor over here that I don't know what happened to him, I'm going to be tracking him on the Life 360, but he didn't allow it, so I can't do it. But people get permission to be able to track. It's a phone tracking thing, which I think is really good if you have minor children. You know, you can see, is Jimmy at Johnny's house and not at Sally's house? You know, like, you know, no shenanigans. Johnny, you're where you're supposed to be, you know. And, you know, like, it's a good thing. It's a good thing. I don't, it pops up on my phone if, you know, if mom leaves, it pops up, but I don't always pay attention to it either. Like if I don't care if she's going to the store or whatever. Now, if she doesn't answer me over a period of time, I'll be like, where's she at? We gotta look her up. Sometimes it's just easy to do that. Look her up. See where she's at. What's she doing? I mean, you can get down right to the details. Like you can zoom in and you can see exactly where they're at. That's why I'm like, I don't know if I want this. I don't know if I want to keep this on all the time. I don't think I need my sister or my mom knowing where I'm at all the time. It's not Nunya. This is Nunya. Oh, shoot. Anyway, they get on me sometimes if it's turned off. I guess I can't really cut that one. If it's turned off, they're like, yours says it's not even on. I'm like, sorry. And the reason why mine sometimes says that is because I also have an app on my phone for our car insurance, and sometimes that's annoying, and it's always like, keep it on, keep it on. Well, I don't need you to know that I'm maybe driving faster than I should be, because you're going to raise my auto rates. Mind your business, State Farm. Oh, shoot, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. No, nobody works for State Farm. You don't call Jake and tell him and get me all reported and stuff. All right, you guys. Told you this was going to take a little bit of time. So here's what we have so far. We got to keep filling. Your daughter has it on. Her kids and her oldest is 20. Oh, geez. Well, I know that. Shoot. I know somebody who's they have their whole family, like their sister's brother. Now, the reason why we have mother on it is because, you know, sometimes we can't get a hold of mother and she lives alone. So there's reason. But, like, sometimes, some situations I'm like, really? You need to have your mom, your dad, your sisters, their brother-in-laws. Everybody needs to be on it? That's a little bit, like, just being nosy, in my opinion. That's just being nosy, like. Because literally, they'll be like, yep, they're just coming down 90. Because it'll show you when mother comes back from Wisconsin. It'll literally show like a little vehicle just trucking down I-94. It's her. Here she comes. It'll tell you how fast she's going. Yep. Tells you how many miles she's gone and whatever time. I just flung one of those buttons, but that's okay. That's par for the course. That's what I usually do. All right. So anyway, if you have somebody, you know, like we didn't always have that on my mom until just recently. We were like, I think we're gonna need to keep track of you a little bit better. She said, okay, fine. But again, she can do the same thing with us as long as I turn mine on. Hello, Miss Marsha. How are you, friend? Yeah. Sometimes because what I found is if you turn off the location on your phone, it turns it off for all of those location trackers. So I say, I don't turn off the Life 360. I might say no to something else and it just turns it all off, like that kind of thing, you know, like it's by default that one's getting turned off just because. All right, that one's kind of big, but I don't hate it because we're going to put a little bow on her. Sorry, I got glue on the top of my finger. Hello, Miss Sandy. I'm going to put a little bow on top of her, so it might kind of cover this one, but it's kind of big, but it's different. So, like, why not, right? Why not? I'm trying to find different ones, but, you know, I find that sometimes people must have a lot of, like, the same buttons, and they just gather them all together. And then when I acquire them, then I have multiple of the same buttons, which is not always bad. Not always bad. We're going to put that one right on top right there. I love your buttons. I need to get more of them. So, thank you. I have a lot of buttons. A lot. Some of my friends that are on here will tell you that I say my little button collection. But they pick on me because I have a lot. But I also go to estate sales pretty much every weekend, and I've just acquired them very reasonably, and I've kind of become an obsession with them. I told my family that someday we will sit down and count you. Oh my gosh, teddy bear. And you want to see so I have a page called Rowena May Inspired Crafty Friends where you can request to be added to the page, and then you can post like your crafts that you make, just to share what you've made. And Miss Teddy Bear, she said, "Oh, Rowena May, you got a button collection? Hold my button collection," because she's got a button collection. I think she's way more button collections than me. She's got big containers, but it's awesome. It's awesome. I like to just see them displayed. I don't necessarily have to use them all. I like just to see them displayed. So maybe old Teddy Bear, Miss Chrissy there, could just put Rowena May Inspired in her will. All of her button collection will go to Rowena May Inspired. I'm gonna need you to write that in. I'm gonna need you to do that, friend. Okay, check it out. Check it out. Okay, we got plenty of time. I can just slow down. Hello, Miss Devana. How are you? Yeah, I thought it was, I mean, it's going to take, we still got a lot of filling in to do, but I don't want to get done too early. I didn't want to get done too early. You just requested join your share page. Okay, cool. So what I'll do is when I get done, I'll go on. I have to go into my personal page to accept you, but I will do that, and then you can share your things. Yeah, I love that. I love that. And also, you know, when our events, you know, there's events going on, we'll share lives in there and stuff like that as well. I love these little like these little round pearl buttons like right there. I just love putting those in there. Thank you, Miss Sandy. Thank you so much. Thank you. All right, I'm just going to dig through here a little bit. Now, what's interesting about, you look at buttons and you're like, oh, these are all white buttons, but do you see the difference in, like, some of them are, like, not as white when you put them up against a white button? Like, that one really looks yellow when you put it up, but it's white, but it's not white. Does that make sense? It's white, but it's not white. So the dogs were, when I came down here, my husband had to go to, he has physical therapy on his shoulder, and he had to go to that today. So I had to put all the dogs in their crates because, you know, we got that one little stinker that she's just ending her cycle, and we don't need her and old Edgar Allan there to do any shenanigans. Even though they both have their pants on, I don't need to not know something happened. Hello, Miss Vaughn. You haven't been on much since you had surgery on November 5th. How are you? Oh, thank you, Miss Marcia. Thank you very much for doing that. Thank you very much. I hope you're doing okay, friend. I hope you are doing okay. Everybody's getting these surgeries out of the way before the end of the year and before the holidays, right? You got 2 big boxes of buttons at a yard sale, and they were sorted by color. I kind of felt bad because you just dumped them all into a jar. Oh, that's funny. Can't say that I wouldn't have done the same thing. But, you know, those ones behind me are sorted by color. And those are nice when I'm looking like, it's like, I just need a red button. Reach behind me. Grab the red buttons. Grab the red buttons. Okay. I got to put a couple of bigger ones in here to fill in these spots. Hello there, Dale. How are you, friend? Okay, there's one I could fill in there. Because then I can start. I've stacked a few. And I'll hold it up here in a second when I get I just got to get these bigger spots filled in with some more. And then we can stack a little bit more. Stack a little bit more. So I want to fill it all in. So this is our little girl. It's going to be our little girl ghost. I really don't do a lot of Halloween. I don't decorate for Halloween. I don't, you know, like when I had my son at home, like he's a manly man now. He's like going to be, I think he's going to be 27. His birthday is the 20. Oh, it's November 23rd. I'm like, we're still in October. I'm like, wait a minute. Did I ever get his birthday? No, I would never do that. His birthday is November 23rd. And I think he'll be 27. I think. Whew, it makes me feel old. Whew, Lordy Lou. Whew, it makes me feel old. That means it makes Mother feel really old. Hello, Miss Linda. I'm glad you caught me live too. We're in the Wild Honey event today for Trick or Treat, and we're making this stinking cute little ghost. I'm gonna hold it up here so you guys can see. But man, the glue strands, the cobwebs. Yeah, Miss Kathy loves Halloween. I'm just not so much of a Halloween. Is this cute? Little ghost. A little ghosty ghost. All right. So I gotta just start filling in the gaps here with our... he was a turkey baby. He was born on Sunday before Thanksgiving. He came home on, I think we came home on Monday. And yeah, he was 7 pounds, 8 ounces. Let's see. The day I was due, I didn't go into labor. My water broke. So I had to go to the hospital because I was at my mom and dad's and I left there. My best friend and I had been out walking like all day that day. We were at the mall. We have this mall like right up the road here. We'd been walking and, you know, usually they'll say, you know, first baby, you won't have it on time, whatever. Well, my water broke. I mean, I was just pulled out of their driveway and got to the corner and all of a sudden I felt this like gush, but I was like, what's unwanted? So what did you use in the background? It really looks like you're doing... in the background, I just put some scrapbook paper on the glass. So it would make it pop a little bit with the orange. What's up, Miss Kathy? What's up? So I turned right back around and I went back. Wait, oh. I don't know. So I turned back around and my mom and dad were like, what's going on? I said, well, I either just peed my pants or where my water broke. So my husband at the time, my son's father, that one's gross. That's a gross butt. I don't know what that is. My son's father, he was out hunting because it's hunting season. And so I was like trying to figure out how I was going to get his attention. So basically I just drove out to like right where he was hunting and just started honking the horn like a crazy woman. It's like a crazy person. I think we're okay. Yeah, just started honking my horn like a crazy person. And he came up, he was like, what's going on? I'm like, I think I'm having the baby. He was like, oh. So, of course, it was just my water that broke. And I wasn't in, like, labor, like, contraction-wise. It was, like, nothing, right? So you go to the hospital, and you got to have them check you. And so they checked me once, and they're like, well, it doesn't look like it was your water. And I just looked at the nurses, and I was like, well, what was it then? Because I didn't just pee my pants. Thank you for whoever gave me the stars. I appreciate you. I missed it. I'll have to go back and look. I just saw it pop up at the top. So I go, what does that mean? She's like, well, if it's not, then we'll send you home. And I was like, what on earth? Like, what happened then? So they checked me one more time and they came back and they said, well, you're staying. I was like, oh, okay. Well, that wasn't really fun because if you're not in like active labor, like it's going to be a long, long night. All right. So the Saturday before Thanksgiving in here in the city, they always have like this Thanksgiving, or, well, I mean, I guess it's kind of like that. The Thanksgiving holiday, Christmas-ish parade, you know, like a combination parade, like Santa's in the parade and everything. That was happening like literally like a couple blocks away. So my son's dad, he's like, we were planned, you know, like, you know how you are. You think about doing all these things and then you just don't. And then it's like, oh my gosh, we need to do it. We wanted to get a video camera, right? Not that we were going to record it. We just wanted to have it to like, for the, you know, going forward, right? And so he left me there. He left and went to the store and bought a video camera, and then, you know, he came back. Obviously, he had plenty of time because I went in at like 6:30 on Saturday night. I did not have him until 1:37 p.m. on Sunday. So it was like, I don't know, 21 hours. I had to be induced. The little turkey wouldn't come out, and it was very blah. And then I, you know, like there was just some issues with, I didn't end up having, I basically had natural childbirth. Like I did not have, I didn't have an epidural. It was you know, it was the holiday weekend, kind of like, you know, because it was right before Thanksgiving. There was one anesthesiologist working in the hospital, and he was working between the ER, the OR, and labor and delivery. And so where did I rank? At the bottom, right? Because people in the emergency room or people in the operating room, obviously they need they need him more than I did. But anyway, that was that. And I, you know, he was a jerk. He was an absolute jerk. And I was like, because he wanted me to hold still. Like, okay, I know they're going to put that long old needle in your spine, right? But he wanted me to just hold still, and I'm in the middle of contractions. Hello, Miss Juanita. I'm talking about my labor story right now. I only had one labor story. I only have one kid. So he wanted me to hold still. I'm like, I'm trying to hold still while you're jabbing me in my spine with this needle, and I'm in the middle of a contraction. Can you just hold a second? Like, what's more important? He's like, he literally threw himself back in the chair. I can't do this. Yeah, he didn't do it. So basically, I was like, I better not even get billed for that. I was going to be mad. I didn't. But I was going to be so mad. And honestly, I feel like the worst part of my healing was the freaking stabbing he did in my back. Like, you know, because he, like, I don't know, he had did something back there because it hurt so bad healing. Like, but I didn't even have any, like any relief of pain. So yeah, I was basically I had an IV. I would have turned around and whacked him. Oh, I know, he thought he was something else, and I'm like, you need to get, you little turd. Okay, look at that. That's looking cute, you guys. All right. Let me just throw just a couple more on here, and then we're gonna move on, okay? Because we're good. It's got a couple of spaces where we could probably stack up a few more. No, I don't want to do that. Let's see. Where do I want to put this one? Oh, maybe right over here. So anyway, that was that. So, and I ended up having to have, you know, the old episiotomy to make a little bit more space for old melon head there. My son, when he came out, he had the worst cone head. Mother will tell you. She will tell you this. She said, when he came out, because my mom was in there the whole time. When he came out, I saw his head, and she said, oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, shoot. It was funny. She said, oh, no. Oh, goodness. That was so funny. So funny. Okay. I think that's good. Now, except for I maybe want to put one more of these little pearly guys in here. Let's put a little pearl in here. Yeah, he was definitely a jerk. But yeah, I was just waiting for a bill for that. And I was like, don't even dare. Don't even dare try to bill for that nonsense. Because that was back, I mean, they're a little bit different now, but they used to bill, like, separately for, like, doctor services. Now they pretty much just run them all to the hospital or whatever. But I was like, don't you even dare, mister. He must have heard me. He must have heard me. But for me, I think it was amazing how much pain I was in when I was in labor. And then as soon as I had my son, it was like gone. It's gone. I was like, the first was, yeah. And then it was like, yeah, I just, like, how quick I mean, I guess I feel like that's how animals are, you know, they do it and they're just done, right? They don't get all the pain meds and everything. All right, I just put that one right there. I don't know if I love it, but I'll show you. Got a little wood right down at the corner. Okay, so let's get scooting along here because we've got 20 minutes. You can always add more, but that's why I painted it white so that you like that story? Well, other than that, everything was great, you know. Everything was good. He was healthy. He didn't have any issues. Okay, you guys, I don't know if I need to like maybe outline these a little bit. And you guys probably think this is funny that I'm going to think about doing this. I made little hands, but I made them white. I don't know if you're going to be able to see them. I made white hands because I felt like they had like, hold on. Look at them. They're like little hands. Like, because I wanted them to hold something, right? I wanted them to hold something. I thought I made them the same size, but one looks a little bit bigger than the other. One's got... Are our hands one bigger than the other? I don't know. Look at read mine, Kelly. What did you say? What did you say? I don't even see it. What does it say? I had a Pakistani doctor tell me to stop whining. They dropped them in fields and went back. Wait. They dropped them in fields and went back to work. Oh, you mean... Oh, so he was like, that's how we do it? Well, that's because you live in a third world country, and I don't. So, bite me. Go back to Pakistan, right? Bite me and go home. Shoot, that's what I would have said. Oh, I prefer modern medicine, thank you. Okay, so I might need to change the color of these hands because I kind of wanted to make them come together, and I had this really stinking cute little flower that I thought she could hold. That's what my plan was here. But I'm going to have to see how we can make that work. Now, I have some eyes for her. I don't know if I'm going to put the eyes on or not. Let's see. I was just going to put these like little googly eyes on her. See the little googly eyes? Put the little googly eyes on her. I think that'll be cute. What do you guys think? Or I can pull them down a little bit and put them closer together. What do you guys think? That might be cute. oh, and it was a her too. Oh, that makes it even worse when it's a woman involved and she's all being like, suck it up. Suck it up. What do you guys think about these buttons? We are redheads, I know, right? What do you think? Is that too far away on her face? Maybe I need to pop that button off. Hold on. And bring these closer. That might be cute right there. We can put this on. Yeah, let me put those right there. I know, we're sassy. We can't help it. We're feisty. Spicy. Somebody said earlier this week or last week something about spicy. And I just kind of own that. I am spicy. I am a little spicy. All right, I like that. Look at that. Look at her little eyes. Okay, so we'll have to figure out what we're going to do. Because I wanted to like hold on to something. Let's put this one right here. But I got to make her a bow, okay? I got to make her a bow. What time is it? Okay, we're doing good. We're doing good. Look at her. So she's stinking cute. Let's add a bow, okay? Let me get my little bow dabber over here. And I grabbed some orange and black ribbons, black and white ribbons. I'm not done with the eyes yet. Don't let me forget. We are spicy. Yes, we are. All right, don't let me forget something for the eyes, okay? Don't let me forget. Okay, I'm just going to put a little ribbon there, or a little piece of twine. You guys, up next after me is Miss Jolynn. Oh, I'm just going to leave it this wide. We'll just leave it with Crafty Gems by Jolynn. I think that's how it goes. I think that's how our page goes. Crafty Gems by Jolynn. She's up next in the Wild Honey event. And make sure if you're not in the Wild Honey group that you get in there. They have these page hop events, I believe every Monday. They're page hopping every Monday. And there's some newbies. Some new peeps I hadn't seen before, so that's awesome. It's a great place to find some new crafters. Find maybe some peeps near you. we're spicy this morning. Well, you might have to give me a private message later and tell me all about it. Wasn't that neighbor lady again? Wasn't that? I need to come down there and set her straight, because I will. Don't make me. Okay, this is Hobby Lobby ribbon. It's black and white. It's kind of like Beetlejuice. I'm going to add this in here, because you know, gotta add a little, something a little different. Oh my gosh, Kelly, I just ended your quilted Santa and so in love. Oh yeah, I have quilted Santas. I have quilt material for sale. If anybody needs more quilt, I've still got cutter quilt. I'm still sending those bad boys out. I've got the mittens, the snowman, the Santa. What else do I have? Pumpkins. All the things. All the things. All right, lay down there. Lay down there. All right, so there's a black and white one. Or, yeah, black and white one. Maybe I'll just add this one. This is another, what's this say? Simplest. Oh, this is Walmart. This is Walmart, the little, let's add a little, just a couple little pieces. Now, this one, I typically just do like a crisscross on, because it's kind of hard to, it's a little pom-pommy. A little pom-pommy. Let's slide that in there too. Hold on. Turn this the other way. Yes. I do. I sell so whatever you see me in, I have in the video, I sell those, just the pieces, and then you can make your own like I made. Yep, I do. I have the patterns over here. Like here's some mittens. You know, these are what the little mittens look like when they start out. Little set. Well, these are the same size. Pretend like there's one going this direction. But yeah, I do. Sometimes I cut them wonky. Sometimes I cut them. I think I'm just going to leave it little like that. I don't think we need a huge button. Yep, you can send me a PM and we can hook you up. Shipping only runs about $4 to $5 for those, like people. Some people buy multiple, like of them, and it only runs about $4 or $5. This is not heavy. Oh, you guys, I put that in there and then it's just not wanting to stay. Well, let's just squeeze it up in here. Squeeze it up in here. Oh, sometimes this happens. Sometimes this happens. Have you done quilt tree yet? I remember those ones I did, but I think I'm going to do one with, I'm going to cut it off from the Dollar Tree, the Dollar Tree tree. Dollar Tree tree. I think I might do one off the Dollar Tree tree, if that makes sense. The wood tree. And see how that looks. I did some smaller ones. Remember I did like some smaller trees off of different quilts. Not my original, my second one, and then I got that newer one. That would be really cool to use that for the newer one, or for the trees. I've got a big ornament as well I might do. Hello, Miss Betty. Yes, I am glad you mentioned it too, because yeah, you can, so I had a post on my page and it shows like a few of them and it shows like the prices and, yeah. All right, so here's our little bow. I gotta fix it up still. It's gonna be up here on her little head. Oh, she's gonna be cute. She's gonna be cute. It's gonna be cute. I'm gonna trim this down a little bit. This is a little bit obnoxious, a little bit long. It's just twirling all over the place, but we're gonna get it trimmed down. Crappy tacky bling trees are, the crappy tacky bling trees are best bases. What crappy? Oh, is that your version of Dollar Tree? Crappy. The ones from the Dollar Tree that I buy are just those, pine wood, just the regular old wood ones that they throw out there. But it's nice having something for a pattern. I really like having something like that for a pattern. It's nice to have. Tis it tis. Okay. We're gonna put her little bow on. Where do you find all the different ones you have? I don't remember the ornaments. No, I haven't done the ornament one yet, Miss Devana. That's coming up. Yeah, I haven't done that one yet. I think I'm gonna just put this right in the center of her head. Right in the center of her head. I thought about putting it crooked, but I don't think so. I think I'm just going to put it right in the center of her head. Right in her center of her forehead. And then we can put a little something like a button or something right in the center. Okay. How much time do I have? 10 minutes. Because Miss Jolyn is up next, and we're in the Wild Honey event today. Trick or treat. So all the crafters are doing, you know, like a Halloweenish craft. Okay, check her out. Now we're gonna put something in the center there, so don't pay attention to that. Yeah, stay tuned. Don't pay attention to that stuff right there. So up here, I'm going to put. I have some Scrabble tiles, and I'm gonna put here my boo. Okay, because who doesn't love my boo, right? Now, the M doesn't have a letter on it, or a letter, doesn't have a letter on it. Who? It doesn't have a number on it, because I had to pull that from a different, collection, because I didn't have any M's. Now, some of these Scrabble tiles, when you get them from, like, Amazon or whatever, you don't always get, like, they run short on different letters. So, if it's something you use a lot, then you're like, dang it, I'm out of E's and A's or what. Hello, Miss Debbie. I gotta ask you, Miss Kathy, something. I think I saw you on another post last night commenting, and now I was gonna say, what's Kathy got? I mean, Miss Debbie. No, I'm gonna message you too, because I need some tea. It was funny. I'm sure it was you, because I don't think there's another. I mean, there could be another Debbie Branch, but I'm pretty sure it was you. I was just laughing. Oh my gosh, what a mess! If you know what I'm talking about, you know what a mess. Okay, now I just put those on there wonky. There was no like, you know. We made our little ghost with buttons. This is our Halloween craft. Now, I need to decide what I want to do with her hands. I kind of want her hands to pop out a little bit more. What do I want to do with the hands? Because I want her to hold this really cute flower. But I don't know. I don't know if... Okay, hold on. Maybe I can glue... Hold on, let me see. I left the stem long. Let me see if I can make this work. Just sticking these like this. Like this. Let's see. Well, I didn't want to say what she was on, because I didn't want to say the page name. It was a drama live. It was a lot of drama on this live. So if it was her, she'll know what I'm talking about, because it was a lot of drama. But I just thought I saw her. I know I saw her name, but I was like, I don't know if it's really Miss... No, it wasn't. So maybe there's another Debbie out there. I know. Maybe there's Look, it's stuck to my finger, you guys. It's stuck to my finger. Hold, please. Okay, good. I don't know. I could pull it to the side. Yeah, I'll message you guys. We'll do a little group chat. See if it was you. All right, I'm gonna just glue these on here, and I think I'm gonna pull the flower aside. The hands are made of. It pays to have what? So this is on like a really big page, but yeah, this person, yeah, this is drama. Oh my gosh. But this person brought this drama on themselves. They weren't even crafting. It's a whole thing. Debbie, yes. Oh, great. Now everybody's gonna see it, and they're gonna run there. Okay, look, you guys, look at her little. Was it you? It's okay. It's okay. No, it's okay. I mean, she puts it out there. I'm just saying. I didn't want to just like come out and say it, but yes, that's it. So now y'all can you can all see what I'm talking about. It's a mess. Okay. I'm not done with her eyes, remember? I told you. I'm not done with her eyes. You get so mad. Yeah, we get sucked into that nonsense. Sucked into it. And that pays her. That pays her. Form your own opinion. But it's not anything, I'm not like starting gossip or anything. That person has a huge page, huge following, and they put it out there for the drama. It could be all staged for all I know. I don't know. For the clicks. For the clicks. Look at her eyelashes. Look at her eyelashes. Stinking cute. Look at her. Wish I could get them to curl up a little bit. They're kind of... But they're stinking cute. Okay, I gotta put something. How much time do we have? 6 minutes. I gotta put, does she need another lash? Hold on. Maybe she needs another lash on each side. She needs a full set. Like my daughter-in-law does them. She needs a full set. The ones just weren't getting it. She needed a full set. All right, how do those look? She's got a full set on there now. Oh, she's ready for the club. She's ready for the club. And those have like adhesive on them. Now, I don't know who. Okay, someone needs to pee page. You all can just PM me and I'll tell you. I'll tell you. I'll tell you. I'll tell you. Because it's all out there. It's not like it's a secret or anything. Because it's a Facebook page. It's a crafters page. Just saying. Okay, we need to put something in the middle of her. What do you guys think about the hands, though? What are the hands okay white, or should I put a little glitter on them? Should I put a little glitter on them? What do you think? I don't know what to put in the middle of her button. Do you want to put an orange button? Oh, Lordy Lou, I might not have one. Message that. Okay, because I'm dying and she yep, just message me. Just message me. I'll tell you. I'll tell you. And you guys will go down a rabbit hole and you'll be like, oh, I'm so sorry I did this. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry I did this. But you know what? People hit the live button and put their life out there. Is what it is, right? It's just like watching reality TV. You guys know I'm a reality TV junkie, so you know what? Glitter would work. Okay, I'm gonna do that, Miss Betty. I think I'm just gonna put a little orange button right there. There's a pumpkin in there. Look, I don't know how that pumpkin got in there. I think I'm just gonna put that little orange button right there. Isn't that cute? Guys, don't forget, you're watching an event in the Wild Honey group today, and Miss Jolynn from Crafty Gems with Jolynn is up next. Let me grab that. Guys, I dropped that glitter on the floor last night. Hello, Miss Jenny. And it just went everywhere, and I was like, well, there's all the herpes. I said it. I said it to myself. My floor is all glittery now. They're just everywhere. Just everywhere. Okay, let me get some Mod Podge real quick. We have 2 minutes. 2 minutes. And all is well. I'm probably going to have like a gazillion messages from you all. Like, who is it? What is it? Tell me. Give me all the deets. I'll give you the deets. Then you can go down the rabbit hole and go, what on earth did she tell me to watch? Hey, what on earth did she tell me to watch? That's what Miss Debbie's saying. She's like, oh, Lord have mercy. Don't do it. Don't do it. It is. It's the glitter is the herpes of the craft world, because once you get it everywhere, you can never get rid of it. It's just, they're just everywhere. It'll be on your face. It'll be everywhere. Oh my gosh, this is cute. Look. Look at her little, she looks like she's got little gloves on. You're very intrigued, Jessica. You're very intrigued. All right, you guys, up next is Miss Jolynn. I'm going to put a little glitter right on her button, too, because why not, right? If I have it out, I might as well just glitter up, make it look like she's going to the club. So, please make sure you refresh your screen, or request to be added to the Wild Honey group so that you can check out their events every Monday. They also do the specialty events. We did the Edgar Allan Poe event on Saturday. That was Wild Honey. Ode to Poe. You know Poe. Isn't it beautiful? It's so beautiful. Don't we love my boo? I think she's turned out so stinking cute. Her lashes, her bow, her flower, wait, she's going to the Monster Mash. She is. I think she's so stinking cute. So stinking cute. You guys, simple thing you can make for, you know, Halloween decor. Just grab yourself some buttons. And there you go. Thank you guys so much for being here tonight with me. It's 6 o'clock. I gotta go. Miss Jolyn is up next. Have a great night, you guys. Bye-bye.